The bathroom was not big enough for the people who hated each other, especially when one of them was a mafia boss, especially when the other one was his wife, especially when they hadn't spoken in for days. "Let us out." Danny's voice was dangerously quiet, directed at the door. From the other side, his mother's voice floated through cheerfully. "Not until you do talk, Mama." For days, Dante. For days of silence in my house. You think I don't notice? You think I raised you to give your wife the silent treatment like a child? I'm not. I made sandwiches. They're on the counter outside. You'll get them when you talk. Mama, this is insane. Love is insane. Marriage is insane. What's insane is to people who love each other acting like strangers. A pause. I'm going to water my plants. I'll be back in 1 hour. Footsteps retreating. Dante turned, looked at his wife. Sofia stood against the far wall, arms crossed, looking at the towel rack like it had personally offended her. He looked at the door, at her, at the very small bathroom, at the 4 days of silence between them that had somehow become its own living thing. "Sofia, don't. We're locked in a bathroom. I noticed. By my 70-year-old mother. We need to talk eventually." Eventually isn't it now? He ran a hand through his hair. The most feared man in 3 cities, locked in a bathroom by his mother, because his wife wouldn't look at him. This is the story of a mafia husband and his wife, and the 70-year-old woman who'd had enough of their nonsense. For days earlier, it had started over something stupid, as the worst arguments always do. They'd been at the Moretti family dinner. Danny's cousin Marco had made a joke, something about Sofia, about her being decorative. Dante had laughed, brief, reflexive, not thinking, and Sofia had gone very quiet. The specific quiet that Dante had learned over 2 years of marriage meant someone was in serious trouble. On the drive home, he tried. "It was just a joke. I know. Marco's an idiot. I know. You're not. I don't think you're. I know, Dante." But her voice was flat, and she'd looked out the window the entire drive. And when they'd gotten home, she'd gone to bed without another word. And in the morning, silence. Not screaming, not crying, just nothing. She answered direct questions, passed the salt, appeared at meals. But the warmth was gone. The ease, the way she used to sit next to him like she'd always belonged there. Dante had tried twice to apologize. "Sofia, I'm sorry about what Marco." "It's fine." "It's clearly not." "Dante, I said it's fine." Which meant it was absolutely not fine. He made the mistake of mentioning this to his mother, who had apparently decided to take matters into her own hands. 20 minutes into their captivity, Sofia had explored every inch of the bathroom. There was not much to explore. Toilet, sink, shower, towel rack. A candle his mother had lit before locking them in, because of course she had. Dante sat on the edge of the bathtub, looking at his wife. "Will you at least look at me?" "I'm looking at the wall." "Look at me instead." "Why?" "Because I can't apologize to the back of your head." She turned, arms still crossed, expression careful, guarded. "You want to apologize?" "Yes, for laughing." "For laughing? It took you for days to get there. You weren't talking to me. You could have led with the apology, Dante, day one. The moment we got home, instead of..." She stopped. "It was just a joke." It wasn't just a joke to me." Her voice was quiet, controlled. "You know what it's like. Being in that room, with all of them looking at me, waiting to see if I'll react, if I'll make a scene. And then Marco says that, and you laugh and I have to smile and pretend. I didn't think. That's the problem. You didn't think." She looked at him. "I know you don't see me that way. I know you didn't mean it. But you laughed, Dante, in front of all of them, and it felt like..." She stopped. "Like what?" "Like you were one of them for a second, instead of mine." The bathroom was very quiet. "Sofia, I know it's stupid. I know it's just a joke. I know. It's not stupid." He stood. "It's not stupid at all. And I'm sorry. Not sorry like I'm sorry you felt that way. Sorry like I should have known better. I should have defended you. I should have said something instead of laughing, and he stopped. "I let you down, in front of people who are always watching. And that's unforgivable." She was quiet. "It's not unforgivable. Then why 4 days of silence? Because I was waiting for you to figure out what you were apologizing for. She looked at him. You kept saying it was just a joke, like the apology was for my reaction, not for your action. I understand now. Do you? Yes. The apology isn't for laughing. It's for not immediately making clear that no one talks about my wife that way. Not even Marco. Not even as a joke. He moved closer. I failed at that. And I'm sorry. Something softened in her expression. You're terrible at apologies. I know. I had no practice before you. The men I usually deal with don't require apologies. They require other things. Violence. Typically. I'm not asking for violence. I know. You're asking for me to see you. To stand with you. He stopped in front of her. I do see you. And I stand with you. Always. Even when I'm stupid and I forget to show it. Her arms uncrossed. Slightly. Marco needs to apologize. Marco has already been, he paused, spoken to. Thoroughly. He'll be calling you tomorrow. Dante, what exactly did spoken to involve? Nothing permanent. That's not reassuring. He cried. Is that better? Despite everything, her mouth twitched. Slightly. He saw it, that twitch. Are you smiling? No. You almost smiled. I absolutely did not. Sofia. Don't push your luck. He was so close now. The bathroom was very small. He'd run out of floor. Can I kiss you? You could try. That's not a yes. It's not a no either. He kissed her. She kissed him back. The kind of kissing that had absolutely no business happening in a bathroom while his mother was watering her plants outside. When they finally pulled apart, still angry, he asked, Yes, less, but yes. Good. Hold on to it. Remind me when I'm being an idiot again. That will be very soon. Probably. I'm consistently idiotic. She laughed. The real one. And he felt the 4 days of silence shatter. They sat on the bathroom floor. It wasn't comfortable, but somehow neither of them moved. Can I tell you something? Dante said. The floor is cold. I know. Can I tell you something anyway? Fine. Those 4 days. He stopped. Those 4 days were the worst 4 days of my life. Dante, I'm serious. I deal with very bad things regularly. Violence. Threats. Men who want me dead. None of it is as terrifying as you being quiet. She looked at him. You're scared of my silence? Terrified. Because at least if you're yelling, I know where we stand. When you go quiet, I don't know how to. He stopped. I don't know how to fix what I can't see. Then ask. You don't answer when you're angry. I'll answer if you ask the right question. What's the right question? She thought about it. Are you okay? Not what's wrong. Not are you still upset. Just are you okay? Are you okay? No. But I will be. She looked at him. Are you? He blinked. What? Are you okay? You spend so much time making sure everyone else is fine. Your family. Your men. Me. Is anyone ever asking you? He was quiet for a moment. Not really. Then I'm asking. He was quiet. I'm better now than I was 4 days ago. Because we're talking? Because you're looking at me again. She leaned her head on his shoulder. He put his arm around her. They sat on the cold bathroom floor. In the bathroom, his mother had locked them in, with a candle burning, and sandwiches waiting outside. Dante. Your mother is insane. I know. And brilliant. Don't tell her that. She start locking people in bathrooms regularly. Maybe that's not the worst thing. The floor is very cold. You mentioned. I'm going to buy a rug. Good. After we get out. A pause. Dante. Yes. We should probably tell her we've made up. She know. How? Because we've stopped being quiet. He kissed the top of her head. My mother has been listening since the moment she locked that door. From outside, cheerfully, the sandwiches are getting cold. Sofia burst out laughing. They emerged from the bathroom 20 minutes later. His mother was sitting at the kitchen table, looking completely unsurprised. Sit, she said. They sat, ate. Sofia caught Danny's mother's eye across the table. The older woman smiled. I told you so. Sofia smiled back. You were right. Dante looked between them. What? Nothing, they said together. He looked at the ceiling. I am surrounded. You are loved, his mother corrected, Surrounded is the wrong word. It feels similar sometimes. That means it's working. She pushed the sandwich plate toward him. Eat, then go home. And Dante? Yes, Mama. Next time Marco makes a joke like that at dinner, it won't happen again. Good. Because next time I won't lock you in the bathroom. What will you do? She smiled serenely. Lock Marco in the bathroom instead. Sofia left, and Dante, the most feared man in 3 cities, ate his sandwich quietly and thought he might be the luckiest man alive.